So this is a poem to my dad, my dad was a very prolific rhyming poet. And so this is written in his style, not mine, about him. There's a couple of backstories to it. One is that my Aunt Lucille divorced my father for my mother, and the other, on behalf of my mother. And the other is that when I was 10, he took us to see The Sound of Music. And after the show, we had a picnic, and we were at this park, and we ran out of ice. And my dad starts singing to the tune of Edelweiss, out of ice, out of ice, out of ice, forever. So those are the two backstories. And this is definitely a tribute to you, Dad. To Dad, Lewin Wendell Gilliam, December 16th, 1929 to May 11th, 2015. Dad, you were such a handsome man, always finding ways to do the best you can. Who would think this boy from Texas would put his wife inside a Lexus? And for someone who grew up in the Great Depression, how come you were carefree and so filled with passion? Never mind generous. Your tastes were known throughout the Shire, and we knew that it wasn't a joke. When it's time for a drink, no reason to think it's going to be Pepsi, not Coke. Dad, I know you weren't perfect, and indeed some may choose to stay sore. But what's true for me in this moment is the bad parts don't matter anymore. 5 brothers, Roy, Dewey, Hilton, and Sterling, with Einan, your father, endured lots of hard cookies with minimal hurling. Einan drove for knee-high. It was the Orange Crush. Ona, your mother, washed hair with a brush. Sometimes you'd go with your dad on deliveries, eat peanut butter and jelly, a break from the miseries. With Gary and a BB gun, you shot at a chicken, and from your dad's razor strap, you took a bad licking. In high school, played basketball at Trinity tennis team. Got serious about golf while serving in the Marines. Stationed in Barstow, you married Marianne, had Gwen and Gail until Aunt Lucille changed your plan. But Bing Crosby, he liked to play golf with you. You two became friends, shooting more than a few. And you always gave the best gifts at Christmas. In the summers, you came and played with us. The year you brought a pogo stick, skateboards and stilts, or was it the year of my watch and transistor? Into my mom's hands you put a huge tin of peanuts. Nuts to you, you said in a whisper. At password, you and I clicked like deadliest lightning. Our one-clue solutions were nearly almost frightening. Arm in arm we'd run down the stairs, our feet in perfect step. Who'd have thought us so fast or thought us so deft? When I was 10, you took us to The Sound of Music, the ultimate, purest delight. And in the park at the picnic after, we found that we'd run out of ice. So from the film, you took the lyric, and Edelweiss forever became satiric. One day you met Judy at Brentwood Country Club, and before very long, fell deeply in love. The very same summer, you brought her, cute chick, who only liked food if it came on a stick. Soon after, you bought me the outfit that completely changed my life. Leather jumpsuit, boots and beanie, launched me from ugly brainhood to cheerleading spotlight. And then you fought for me, got right in the fray, when my mom, of course, tried to take the dress away. 2 lovely kids were next to come, heroic Christina and Brad the handsome. When the apple of your eye, Christina, told you she would wed a man of ethnic descent. No ifs, ands, or buts. Did a voice of judgment come out of you? Not even a hint. Excuse me, no ifs, buts, or maybes. Did a voice of judgment come out of you? Not even a hint. You said, you'll have beautiful babies. Farther yet along, 4 grandchildren. the bestest. First Joel, then Andrew, then Lauren and Alexis. Now Joel's a project engineer, and Andrew with his computers. Who knows who the girls will become, and who'll be their suitors. Great-grandkids too, Delano and Clara. Brought to you by Joel and his lovely wife, Sarah. Of course you made Golf Pro and played every day. Living in joy was your only way. And later, when you were fast declining in the little house on the prairie years, you were mostly reclining. You told me your heart, you swore it was true, that meeting Judy was the best thing that ever happened to you. Sometimes it takes a whole life to see what it is, and now I can see that your hand was in his. When I asked if you wanted to go be with Jesus, you said something amazing, something stupendous. That would be my favorite thing to do. Just last Thanksgiving, you were cracking us up. When I hugged you, you gave a little girl squeak, eek, don't touch. And closer to the end, when nearly everything was gone, only love remained. I love you. I love you. I love you. Your final song. And if love is what binds us to those who've gone on, connects us with the other side, then in your case, Dad, from our side to yours, the bridge is extremely wide. A life well lived is what we have here. It's who you are, and it's what you did. To burn brightly and then to go out, Dad. For that, I will not feel sad. So the life you created, it was full and complete. It was fun. It went fast. It was great. It was sweet. And so as you lived, it was when you left. Peaceful and quiet. It was a good death. I know where you've gone, things are better than nice, and I know that you'll never run out of ice. Love you, Dad. Have a good time.